Good morning. Glad you could join me on this windy day. So I've been thinking about what mudra to do today. And because it's so unsettling, I needed to do more meditation. So we're working on the 6th chakra, the Ajna chakra today. Oh, good. Hi, Jeanette. Welcome. So just want to remind everybody, when we have all this unsettled weather, it's very unsettling for our heart and mind, and we have a practice for that. So this is the time to pull out your practice, and we're going to start with a mindful moment. And I really encourage you, when you start to feel unsettled, to just stop and take a step back and take a deep breath, close your eyes, and just take that mindful moment to recenter. Because we yogis, we can do that. And so we can have all this stuff going on and still be calm in our heart. That's what I'm practicing, and it takes practice every day. So tell me when I need to start. So go ahead and find that comfortable seated position, something that allows your sit bones to be grounded. Take a moment to make sure you have that neutral spine, shoulders dropping away from the ears. We're going to take the Dhyana mudra. So you bend and flex your fingers and join the backs of your fingers together, folding your hands, and join your thumb and forefinger together. Allow that to rest comfortably on your lap as we close our eyes. And just begin to withdraw the mind from the rest of the week and the rest of the day so you can be here now. Gently observing the sound and sensation of your breath. And consciously drawing the breath to the base of the lungs so that as you inhale, the belly expands. And as you exhale, gently draw the navel towards your spine, allowing this breath to be even and easy, deep and slow. And the centering thought for the Dhyana mudra is my mind and body rest in effortless contemplation. So just give this moment to yourself to allow your mind and body to rest in effortless contemplation. And then we'll take a generous breath in, and as you exhale, drop your chin towards your chest, release the mudra, placing your palms on your thighs, and gently shift your head side to side. And then the next time the chin meets the chest, we'll take a breath in. As you exhale, float the head on top of the spine as you bring your shoulders up, squeezing and hugging it into the ears. As you exhale, releasing down and away. With the inhale, shoulders up and forward. Exhale, releasing down and away. And then palms up, gaze up, heart lifted. Inhaling, arms up, reaching up. Exhaling, palms down, chin down. Inhaling, arms up, reaching up. Exhale, palms down, chin down. Inhaling, arms up, reaching up. As you exhale, release the left palm down as you lift up and over for a slight side bend. Looking up, looking down, and then looking straight ahead, and maybe you can walk that palm out, keeping softness in the face, grounding the sit bones. And with your next inhale, coming back up. As you exhale, opposite side, again lifting up and over for this gentle side bend. Looking up, looking down, and then looking straight ahead. Maybe you can go a little deeper. Let go a little more with that gentle exhale. And then as you inhale, arms up, reaching up. Exhale, release the right palm to the outside of the left knee. Bring that back arm around like a kickstand. As you inhale, lift up. As you exhale, look over that back shoulder. And then keeping that shoulder where it is, turn your gaze to the front. On your next inhale, arms up, reaching up. Exhaling, opposite side. For a gentle rotation. As you inhale, lift up. As you exhale, looking back over the shoulder. And then keeping that shoulder where it is, turn your gaze to the front. With your next inhale, arms up, reaching up. Exhale, palms to the heart center. Inhale, elbows up. Exhale, forearms together, folding the fingers and then rolling the wrists. And in the opposite direction. And then knuckles in, thumbs down, press out. Send the breath between the shoulder blades. And then inhale, pressing up, reaching up. Exhale, release, rolling the shoulders up, back and down. We're going to transition to all fours table. And then table, palms underneath shoulders, knees underneath hips. Fingers spread wide. We'll take some rounds of cat and cow as you inhale, lifting the tailbone, releasing in the belly to the crown of the head. And then as you exhale, tuck the tailbone, round the spine, tucking the chin. Moving through cat and cow with the rhythm of your breath. On a physical level, we're trying to move the spine segmentally. One vertebra at a time, pressing into the palms. And on an energetic level, we're imagining the spine is like a hollow tube and we're sending the breath to clean out any cobwebs, stimulating the energetic centers that reside there, the chakras, the nadi system. And on a spiritual level, we are connecting mind, body, spirit in this practice of yoga. So we keep our mind on our breath this morning and take this hour to just focus on connection with mind, body, spirit. No thoughts of the future or the past. And then coming into that flat back, looking over right shoulder to right hip. Inhaling back through midline, exhaling left shoulder to left hip. Inhaling back through midline and then shifting your hips side to side. And maybe taking bear pose or any free form movement, just beginning to welcome yourself to your practice this morning. And then we'll come back to that all fours table. Make sure you're pressing into the palms, rooting your thumb and forefinger. As you inhale, slide the right leg back, lift the leg, lift the opposite arm, thumb towards the ceiling. Find stability here. Find the line of energy from the navel out through the outstretched fingers, from the navel out through the back heel. Imagine you're pressing on an imaginary wall. Exhale, release hand and knee. With the inhale, slide the left leg back, lift the leg, lift the arm. Once again, find stability. Exhale, release the hand and the knee. Inhale, slide the right leg back, lift the leg, lift the arm. Stay here, or if you want to do a little core work, as you exhale, bring the left elbow to the right knee. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, lengthen, pause, find stability. Exhale, release the hand and the knee. Inhale, slide left leg back, lift the leg, lift the right arm. Again, you can stay here, or Do the core work. As you exhale, bring right elbow to left knee. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, lengthen, pause, find that stability. Exhale, release the hand and the knee. On your next inhale, slide right leg back, lift the leg, lift the arm. Again, stay here. Or if you want to bind, bend the right knee, bring your arm out to the side, sacrum, or take hold of the foot and ankle. Lift the heart and gaze. And you all know what's next. Releasing the bind, release the hand and knee. With the inhale, slide left leg back, lift the leg, lift the arm. Again, stay here or take the bind. So everything's a choice this morning. Listen to your body, listen to your inner wisdom. So some days, some poses don't work. Never do anything that causes harm. We're practicing ahimsa. Do no harm. Release the bind, release the hand and the knee. Take a round of cat and cow. We're going to take a modified side plank. Bring the left palm forward, slide the right leg back. If you like, you can turn that bottom leg around. Lift the leg, lift the arm. Find the line of energy from the heart center out through that outstretched palm as if you're pressing against an imaginary wall. And you can stay here, or if you want to take a bind here, you can bend the right knee and reach behind for the foot and ankle and bind. Just an option. Release the bind, release the leg. Again, you can repeat that, or if you want to take a full side plank, slide the bottom leg under, stack the legs, and take a full side plank. Keeping softness in the face. And if you want to take starfish, you can raise the top leg. Exhale to hands and knees. Take a round of cat and cow. And we'll take the opposite side. We'll slide the right hand forward, slide the left leg back. Create that kickstand, lift the leg, lift the arm, lift the corners of the mouth. And again, you can stay here if you want to take a bind, bend the left knee, reach for the foot and ankle. Press the hip forward. Releasing the bind, release the leg down, make a decision if you want to repeat that. Or take full side plank, sliding that bottom leg under. Staying here, or taking starfish. With the exhale, coming back to hands and knees. Take a round of cat and cow. We're going to come down onto our elbows. Slide the knees back, drop the hips. Place your palms down, coming into Sphinx pose. Elbows underneath shoulders. And if Sphinx pose is too aggressive, walk your elbows out. But in Sphinx pose, we're allowing the low back to release. Sending the breath to the belly. And we're going to take some plank positions, forearm planks. So fold your fingers, isometrically pressing your elbows away from each other, curl the toes, take a breath in. As you exhale, lift into a plank position. Again, if this is not calling to you, just stay and rest. Exhale, we'll release the knees, release the hips, uncurl the toes, release the palms, coming back into Sphinx pose. And then we'll walk our elbows forward, stack our forearms. Release the forehead down onto the forearms, walk your feet out, heels in, toes out, arriving in Makarasana. In Makarasana, we're stimulating the Ajna chakra with the forehead placement on the forearms. Once again, taking this moment to allow your body to rest in effortless contemplation as you take a breath in, feeling the resistance of the mat, and as you exhale, releasing and letting go. This is an excellent posture to take, again, with this unsettled air coming down into Makarasana will help calm the breath, calm the mind. And gently walk the feet in together, pointing the toes. Bring your arms out in front. If you can rest your forehead down or just keep it in line, and you can turn your thumbs towards the ceiling, resting your elbows. As you inhale, lift the right leg, pointing the toe. You can stay here or lift the left arm. Exhale, release the leg and arm. Inhale, lift the left leg. Again, just stay with that leg or lift the right arm. Exhale, release the arm and the leg. We'll repeat that. Inhale, lifting the right leg and the left arm, or just the arm or the leg, you decide. Exhale, release the arm, release the leg. Inhaling, lift left leg, right arm. Exhale, release the arm and leg. And you can repeat that, or if you're ready to take full locust, we'll inhale, lift the legs, lift the arms, looking straight ahead. Powering in the back muscles. And if you want to go a little further, you can reach your arms back. You can fold your fingers, lift a little higher. And if you're ready to take a little back bend, you can bend the knees, take hold of the foot and ankle. Staying here. Or if you're ready to go a little further, you can lift the thighs. All options today. Any pinching or pain in the low back, come out of this position. Then releasing the legs. We'll bring our palms underneath the shoulders. Take a breath in. As you exhale, we'll press into the palms, moving slowly, mindfully back into a child's pose. Now we've just done some back bends, so you're going to get a little reaction in your low back, perhaps. Send the breath there. Breathing deeply and slowly. And then as you inhale, we'll come up into all fours. Curl the toes under. As you inhale, we'll lift the knees about 2 to 4 inches. Exhale, coming down. Preparing for downward dog, make sure your index finger and thumb are rooted. As you inhale, we'll lift the knees, send the hips back, shifting the weight, chest towards the thighs, coming into downward dog. And in your first downward dog, just begin to walk in place, pedal the knees, shift your hips side to side. And then we'll pause in midline. As you inhale, lifting the heels, send the tailbone to the ceiling. As you exhale, shifting back. Maybe the heels come down, but keep it softness in the knees to keep your tailbone lifted. We're looking for a straight spine.
And then looking up between the hands, we're going to shift forward into a plank position. Knees on or off the mat. Active knees, active arms. Exhale, drop the knees, uncurl the feet, hips to the heels in child's pose. Again, you can stay and rest in child's pose, or as you inhale, coming back up to all fours, we'll repeat that. Curl the toes under, inhale, lift the hips, send the chest back. Actively pressing the palms away from the feet. Maybe the heels come down if the hamstrings release. Don't make that the goal. The goal is that straight spine, tailbone toward the ceiling. You can stay here and use downward dog as your resting pose, or we'll repeat that forward plank as you inhale, lifting forward into a plank position. Finding that inner strength, determination. Exhale, dropping the knees, uncurl the feet, hips to the heels, child's pose. Roll out your wrists. And then as you inhale, we'll slide the hands back, momentarily sitting on our hips, and then shift our hips over to one side, bring our legs around, coming to the center of the mat. We're going to do a little bit more core work today. We're going to do Lake Mudra. So first, place your palms in front of the knees. As you inhale, coming chest towards the knees, exhale, rounding in this little mini cat and cow, just to loosen up the spine. And then palms towards the ceiling. As you exhale, we'll slowly roll down, keeping the feet planted, using the core. Once your legs are down, we'll bring our arms overhead, stretching the body in two directions. Inhaling, bringing right knee to the chest, squeezing and hugging it in. As you exhale, we'll release the right leg down. Inhale, lift the left knee to your chest, squeezing and hugging it in. And then holding on to that knee as you inhale, bring the right knee up to the chest, squeezing and hugging both knees in. And then we're going to release the knees so that they're over the hips, so the legs are parallel with the mat. Placing your palms on your knees. As you inhale, we'll straighten the right leg out, allowing it to hover. Inhaling the knee back. Exhale, straighten the left leg, allowing it to hover. Inhale, coming back. And you can repeat that, or if you want to add the arms, as you inhale, exhale, slide the right leg down, left arm over. If this is too much, you can just drop the leg and take a rest here. You decide the intensity. Exhale, left leg out, right arm over. Inhale, knee and arms to midline. Exhale, right leg down, left arm over, hovering. Inhale, knee and hands back to midline. And we'll take a few rounds of this with the rhythm of your breath. Again, you can drop the leg and just rest in between if this is too aggressive. Listen to your body. And then after you've taken a round of both sides, we'll squeeze the knees into the chest. Cross at the ankle. And then we're going to roll to a seat as you inhale, coming back up to your seat. And then we're going to come over into all fours again. Placing our palms underneath the shoulders. Finding that table. Curling the toes under. As you inhale, we'll lift the hips and knees, send the chest back, coming into downward dog. Breathing to the sides of the ribs, the backs of the ribs. And then looking up between the hands, we're going to walk our feet up to meet our palms. Coming into a forward fold, keep softness in the knees, release the arms. If you like, you can clasp opposite elbows. Shake the head no, shake the head yes. With each exhale, tucking the chin so the crown of the head is toward the earth. Sending the breath to the back of the hamstrings, maybe straightening the knees. If your chest pops off, bend the knees again. And then releasing the arms, slide them back, bend the knees so your thighs are parallel with the mat. As you inhale, we'll come into a chair position. Exhale, pressing into the feet, release the arms, rolling the shoulders up, back and down. Okay, we're going to change the battery, so we're going to take a rest. You can rest in mountain pose or take a break. Got to change the battery. No problem. Okay, the joy of live streaming. So let's find ourselves in mountain pose, posture of awareness. Look down and make sure your feet are hip distance apart and parallel, that you can reach two of your knuckles with in between. Heart lifted, palms towards the front. Close the eyes, taking this moment once again to root and ground from the navel down. And from the navel up, lifting and inspiring. And then opening the eyes, we'll move through moving chair. As you inhale, shift the hips back. Keeping the knees tracking over the ankles. Exhale, pressing into the feet, coming up. Inhale, shifting the hips down and back. Exhale, coming up. Inhale, coming down and back. Exhale, coming up. And then if you want to add the balance, the next time we come up, we're going to lift the right leg. Exhale, coming down. Inhale, left leg. Exhale, coming down. Inhale, right. Exhale, coming down. Inhale, left. Exhale, coming down, staying down, bringing your palms together down at the heart center. And if you want to take a twist, bringing right elbow on the outside of the left knee, pressing the palms together, looking out. Inhaling back through midline. Exhaling opposite side. Inhaling back to midline, exhaling, pressing into the feet. Bring your arms up and over. Exhale, release. Rolling the shoulders up, back and down. Palms on your hips. We'll move through crane to crescent warrior. We'll bring the left heel down, toes lifted and spread wide. Plant the foot down as you shift onto the leg. Lifting the opposite leg up, bring the arms out. Flex at the wrist. Find your drishti point. And then on your exhale, we'll slide that leg back, coming into crescent warrior. Heart lifted, gaze lifted, fingers spread wide. Inhaling, coming back up into crane. Exhale back into crescent warrior. Allow that ascension to come from the heart center. In this posture of praise. Inhaling back up to crane. And then stay here, or if you want to move into warrior 3, as you exhale, slide the leg back as you extend the arms, or not. Again, find the line of energy from the navel out through the toes, navel out through the fingertips. And then inhaling back up into crane. Exhale, release, roll the standing foot out. Right heel down, toes lifted and spread wide. Plant the foot down as you shift, lift the opposite leg, arms out, flex at the wrist. Extend that left leg back, heart lifted, gaze lifted. Inhale back up into crane. Exhale, crescent warrior. Inhaling back up into crane. Staying here, or moving into warrior 3 by sliding that leg back, extending the arms. Again, in warrior 3, you can have the arms extended. You can bring them out into airplane or back behind. And then as you inhale, see if you can come back up into crane. Exhale, release. It went out again. Michelle. So we're having some technical difficulties. Just another chance to practice, staying in your practice, breathing deeply and slowly. Not letting any of distractions get us rattled. That's our practice. So we'll move into tree pose. Remembering it's windy outside, so don't worry if you're fluttering in the wind. We'll bring that left heel down, toes lifted and spread wide. Plant the foot down as you shift onto the leg. Lift the opposite leg up, bringing it out to the side, landing it on the thigh, shin, or ankle. Hands to the heart center. Find that drishti point, that one point of concentration, and when you're ready, allowing the limbs of the tree to grow. From the navel down, root down. Feel that connection. From the navel up, we are lifting, growing. We'll take Kalpavrikshasana, wish-fulfilling tree pose. Bringing your palms to the front, thumbs flexed, cupping that energy, and sending blessings to the universe and all in need of it. And again, if you fall out, smile and come back in. Palms together, down at the heart center. Over to the right shoulder. Back through midline, left shoulder, back through midline. Pull the knee in, straighten the leg out, release and roll the standing foot out. Coming to the opposite side, right heel down, toes lifted, spread wide, plant that foot down, shift onto that leg, lifting the opposite leg up, bringing it out to the side, hands to the heart center. And when you're ready, allowing the limbs of the tree to grow. We'll take Kalpa Vrikshasana. I have a special intention, someone in our community that could use our energy and love. We'll send those blessings. Palms together down at the heart center. Over to the right shoulder. Back through midline. Left shoulder. Back through midline. Pull the knee in, straighten the leg, release, and roll it in. So I got distracted and I fell out because there's some activity in the room. So just a reminder, trying to stay focused. So we'll come to the front of the mat. We'll do a little modified flow. Toes together, heels slightly apart. Inhaling, arms overhead. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhaling, halfway up, head and chest rise. Exhale, plant the hands, step the right foot back, spin the heel around, keeping the front knee bent. Inhale up to warrior one, keeping that front knee in front of the ankle, not in front of the ankle, above the ankle. Heart lifted, gaze lifted. Exhale into cactus arms. Sorry, inhale to cactus arms. Opening at the heart center. Exhale, bringing your forearms together, bring right elbow underneath left elbow, coming into eagle arms. If eagle arms is too difficult, just place your palms on your shoulders. Again, and work on that. Or just cross your arms or skip it all together. No pose is worth causing any pain. There's no place for pain in this practice. But if you're in eagle and you want to use this opportunity to isometrically crush any demons, this is the opportunity to do that. And then as you inhale, we'll come back into cactus arms. Exhale, releasing the palms together. Press the palms down, bring them away from the spine. Again, stay here. If you want to take an inversion, take a breath in. As you exhale, shift the chest towards the inner thigh, dropping the head, tucking the chin. Maybe the arms come up and over in humble warrior. And in humble warrior, we're allowing the heart to be above the head, keeping in mind with our heart-centered practice. Grounding the outside border of the front foot, inside border of the back foot. And with the inhale, we're coming back up. Again, got momentarily distracted there. Releasing the arms up overhead. Exhale, plant the hands, spin the back foot around and bring that back foot to meet the front foot. Inhaling halfway up, flat back. Exhaling, releasing head and hands. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Palms to the heart center. We'll pause here and close the eyes, taking a moment. Observe in the flow of prana. And then opening the eyes. With the inhale, we'll bring our arms back up overhead. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale to a flat back, head and chest rise. Exhale, plant the hands, step the left foot back, spin the heel around. Inhale to warrior one. Virabhadrasana one. Pull the shoulders in as you still extend the arms, fingers, energy up towards the light. With your inhale, moving into cactus arms, pressing the elbows, opening at the heart center.
As you exhale, we'll bring the forearms together, this time left elbow underneath right elbow. Again, taking any modification for eagle arms. With the eagle, we're trying to pull the elbows up slightly, keeping the shoulder blades down and rooted. Isometrically squeezing the elbows together, finding that eagle focus. And with the inhale, coming back into cactus arms. Exhaling, releasing the arms, folding the fingers, this time opposite thumb on top. Pressing the palms down away from the spine. Take a breath in. As you exhale, send the chest towards the inner thigh. Once again, tuck the chin. Calm the breath, calm the mind. Rooting and grounding in the feet. Releasing and letting go in the spine. Allowing your heart to be above the head. And calming any panic that arises from being upside down with that even and easy breath. And then with the inhale, pressing into the feet, coming back up. Release the arms, bring them back up overhead, Virabhadrasana 1. Exhale, plant the hands, spin that back foot around, bring the back foot to meet the front foot. Inhale, halfway up, head and chest rise. Exhaling, releasing head and hands. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Palms to the heart center. Once again, close the eyes, calm the breath. Coming back to that even and easy breath. Inhale to exhale. Moment to moment, breath to breath. And then opening the eyes, we'll take a giant step back in preparation for triangle pose. So making sure that the heel of the front foot is in line with the arch of the back foot. And then if you can, sneak that heel so it's a little behind. That'll help internally rotate the thigh. Straighten the knees. Inhale, bring the arms up. As you exhale, glide. And when you can go no further, allow that palm to come down on the thigh, shin, or ankle, opening up the top arm if that's okay. If you can, looking up over the outstretched palm. If that's too much for your neck, turn your gaze towards the front foot or straight ahead. Pleasantness in the mind, pleasantness in the face. And with your inhale, we'll come back up. Pick the toes up, turn them around, release the arms, roll the shoulders up, back and down, hands on the hips, opposite side. So taking a moment to set yourself up. Inhaling, arms up. Exhaling, gliding. Release the palm down. And this is an okay triangle. This is better than allowing your body to come forward. So we're trying to keep that top spine in line. And if you can, looking up. And allow the breath to let you in. So don't force any pose. Find that place where you meet your first resistance, maybe, and then stay there. And then as you exhale, the body may let you in a deeper pose. So you don't want to be gritting your teeth or holding your breath. You're trying to find ease in every pose. So our mind and body can rest in effortless contemplation. And with the inhale, we'll come back up.
Pick the toes up, release the arms, roll the shoulders up, back and down. We'll take warrior two, hands on your hips. Turn the front foot out, line the back heel parallel with the back of your mat, the heel in the line with your middle arch. Bend that front knee. Make sure the knee is over the ankle. You can isometrically press it towards your pinky toe. Inhale the arms up, pressing out, looking out over the middle finger for Virabhadrasana 2. We'll turn the front palm up, and we'll do that wave. As you inhale, the front palm comes down as you turn back, and gaze over the back palm as it turns up. Inhaling, back palm down, turning your gaze to the front palm up. Inhaling, front palm down, turn your gaze, back palm up, one more time. Inhaling, back palm down as the front palm comes up. And then take a breath in. As you exhale, release the left hand behind as you reach the top arm up and over, coming into reverse warrior. If you like, you can turn your gaze towards that back foot. Inhaling back to warrior two. Exhale, bend that elbow, land it on the top thigh, bring that back arm up around, hugging it into the ear, coming into side angle posture. Finding a line of energy from the outside border of that back foot, up the spine and trunk, out through the fingers. And you can stay here, or if you want to take a bind or work towards a bind, you can bring that top arm around. Maybe the bottom hand touches. Maybe you reach between your legs. Binding's not for everyone, not necessary, just an option. And then we'll release the bind. We'll all inhale, coming back to warrior two. Take a moment to perfect this to the best of your ability. Make sure that back arm doesn't drift down. So we're active arms, active legs. And then as you exhale, straighten the front knee, lift the toes up, turn the back foot to straighten it, setting up for side two. Inhale, bending the knee, isometrically pressing it out towards the pinky toe. We'll inhale the arms up, reaching out. Warrior two. Adjust your arms. You want them to be one line of energy from the heart center out through the fingers. Turn the front palm towards the ceiling. As you inhale, we'll turn that front palm down. As you turn your gaze to the back palm turns up. Inhale, back palm down, turning your gaze, front palm up. Inhaling, front palm down, back palm up. One last time, inhale, back palm down, turn the gaze, front palm up. Take a breath as you exhale, back hand on the thigh. First reaching up, and then maybe turning your gaze to the back foot, coming into reverse warrior. Inhale back through warrior two. Exhale, bend the elbow, land it on the thigh, bring that back arm around, hugging it into the ear, coming into side angle posture. Again, stay here, you don't need to do more, only if the bind is calling you, or if you want to work towards the bind. Just keeping in mind, no pose is worth losing your peace. So if you're getting frustrated, come out of the pose, find that place where you can have effortless ease. Releasing the bind. Inhale, coming back up to Virabhadrasana 2, taking a moment to perfect this. Find your power. A lot going on in this pose. Exhale, straighten the knee, turn the toes, release, roll the shoulders up, back, and down. We'll take a forward fold. So pigeon toe the feet in. Get as wide as you can. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, swan dive forward. Hinge at the hips. Then dropping the head. You can release the palms to in front of the shoulders. You can take hold of your big toes. Some of you can walk your palms back, but tuck your chin so the crown of the head is toward the earth. See if you can allow the weight to come on the balls of the feet a little bit more so that your hips are over your heels. If you can, tighten the kneecaps, but keep the tailbone lifted. And with each exhale, release a little more, let go. And then with the inhale, we'll come halfway up. Place your hands on your hips, keep softness in the knees as you slowly come up. Release the palms down, join your thumb and forefinger together and close your eyes. Just observing the flow of prana. Taking this moment to allow the blood pressure to accommodate. And then we'll heel toe the feet in. We're going to come onto our backs. So we'll come to the front of the mat. Inhale the arms overhead. Exhale, swan dive forward. Walk the feet back. Shift the hips over from one side or another. Bring your legs around. Take your hands in front of your knees as you inhale, arch your back, bring your chest towards your thighs. Exhale, rounding. Inhale, reaching up, palms towards the ceiling. Exhale, slowly roll down, one vertebra at a time. Once you're all the way down, we'll bring your arms overhead, stretching the legs out, getting as long as you can. Inhale, right knee to the chest, left knee to the chest, squeezing and hugging both knees in. And then releasing the feet down. Walk your heels so that they can come towards your hips, brushing the backs of your heels with your fingertips in preparation for a bridge pose. So press your palms down into the floor. As you inhale, we'll lift our hips up. Keep the knees tracking over the ankles. Don't let them pull in or out. And then if you can negotiate with your shoulders, walk your elbows in, clasping opposite hands. See if you can lift a little higher. And then as you exhale, release the arms, slowly lower down. Walk your feet to the edge of the mat and allow your knees to drop in. Bring your arms out to a T position, coming into broken bridge pose. And then opening the knees apart, windshield wiper the knees, right, left, right, left. And then bring your knees to midline, take a breath in. As you exhale, drop knees to the right, gaze to the left. Taking a few breaths here in this gentle twist. And then with your next inhale, knee and gaze to midline. Exhale, knees to the left, gaze to the right. And with your inhale, we'll bring knee and gaze to midline. Walk your feet in, bring right knee to the chest, left knee to your chest, squeezing and hugging both knees in. Take a breath in. As you exhale, lift your chin, wrap your arms around your shins, clasping opposite elbows, rocking here side to side. And then releasing the head down, open the knees apart. Reach in between the knees for the outside of the foot and the ankle. Turn your soles towards the ceiling, coming into happy baby pose. As you exhale, drawing the knees towards your armpits. Maybe rocking here side to side. Pausing, bring them a little deeper, keeping the sacrum grounded. And then releasing the legs down. Bring right knee to your chest, left knee to your chest, holding on to the knees. Make tiny circles. And then in the opposite direction. And then as you inhale, pull the knees into the chest. As you exhale, we'll slide the legs down. We'll take one last spinal stretch. As you inhale, bring your arms up overhead, getting as long as you can. And as you exhale, release the arms to the side with an audible sigh. And as you settle into Shavasana, see if you can separate your feet apart, wider than hip distance, arms away from the body. Palms up if that's comfortable for you. If it isn't, you can place your palms down. Gently close your eyes as we take this few moments in Shavasana to allow your mind and body to rest in effortless contemplation. Begin by relaxing the muscles of the forehead and the hinges of the jaw. Relaxing the neck and shoulders. Relaxing the upper arms and the lower arms. Relaxing the fingers and the skin between the fingers. Relaxing the wrists, elbows, and shoulders. Relax the chest and cardiac region. Relaxing the belly. Relax the hips and thighs. Relaxing the knees and calves. Relax the ankles and toes and the skin between the toes.
And send a wave of relaxation from toes to top. And top to toes. And if you find yourself distracted by thoughts, noises, or physical sensations, bring your focus back to the breath. Inhale to exhale. And as you find yourself ready, bringing yourself back into the room, back into the space that your body's occupying, or you can decide to stay in the Shavasana and do the rest later. But in the interest of the time, if you want to begin to move the fingers and the toes and slowly roll your head side to side. As you're ready, bend your knees, bring your right arm overhead and roll on your right side, pausing in that fetal position. And taking a moment to visualize yourself in that seated position that we started in. Make an intention to bring the best part of the Shavasana with you throughout your transition. And then take a breath that leads the action to come back to your seat with the least amount of movement as possible. And as you find yourself seated, taking that moment to perfect this asana by grounding the sit bones, lengthening the spine, allowing the shoulders to drop away from the ears. We'll take that Dhyana Mudra one more time, flexing the fingers, resting the tops of the fingers against each other, joining your thumb and forefinger together, palms up, resting in the lap, sending energetic traction from the base of the tailbone up the spine, out through the crown of the head. We take this moment to allow our body and mind to rest in effortless contemplation. Inhale to exhale. Moment to moment, breath to breath. And I invite you to take this practice with you throughout your day. We'll take a breath in. As you exhale, drop your chin towards your heart. Place your palms on your lower abdomen as you flutter your eyes open. And with the inhale, we'll bring our palms back up overhead, joining them together, sealing the practice in, and bringing it down to the forehead center, seat of wisdom, and to the heart. And sharing this, our love, with all around us and all in need of it. Namaste.